Emo got some things today. Actually, a lot of things. They actually filled out the entire talent tree and put in some of the rework stuff that they've been talking about. So let's take a look. Solo Tier 1. There is no more Shadowy Inspiration. There is also no more Shadow Flame. Nor... Oh, Demonic Calling's still here. I'm blind. So Demonic Calling's still here. Doesn't change. Let's see. New stuff. Demonic Strength. Felguard deals 50% increased damage. And the cooldown of Fellstorm is reduced by 5,000. I imagine that is probably... Yeah, that's definitely incorrect. So 30 versus 30? What? That doesn't seem right. Fellstorm? 30? I imagine that's probably supposed to be 50%, so that is probably going to be lower. I mean, I know it should be. I would imagine that's 50%. So, not too bad. It is a passive, so no big deal there. The weird thing is this talent is the same name as the new cooldown we get. So I'm interested to see, like that, either this name is going to change for sure, or this name is going to change for sure. But I don't know which one it is yet, obviously. And then they did make Doom a talent fully. There's only one Doom talent. You can't have multiple Dooms. It is just straight up Doom. This isn't the full rework. This is just some of the rework, I imagine. But this is probably going to give us an idea, at least, of how things are going to be set to go. And kind of see the direction, at least, of Demonology. So, T30, Riders, passive. Hannah Gul'dan has a 25% chance per shard to spawn an additional imp. Okay. So we're definitely, so far at least, so this is all about pet. This is all about pet. This is all about Doom. So this is kind of going to be like the single target slash not really single target. Because this is going to affect AoE as well, I imagine. It's probably going to affect Fellstorm damage, if I had to guess. So, kind of single targety. This is probably going to be like Demon Row. So, additional Wild Imp. Power Siphon, instantly sacrifice up to 4 imps to generate 4 charges of Molten Core. Molten Core, I imagine, is probably going to reduce Soulfire. Where's Molten? Oh, Morphin Core. When your Wild Imps expend all of their energy, 15% chance to combust into a ball of energy, granting you a stack of Molten Core. Molten Core reduces the cast time of Soulfire. Maximum 4 stacks. So I wonder if that's like 75% off of a 5.21. Let's get naked, boys. Let's get naked just to make this base stats. So it's easier to do things. Alright, we naked. Cool. So that is base 6-second cast. So Molten Core, 75% reduction. So we're looking at... oh, nope. 4.5 second cast. So I wonder if this stacks. So you can get a maximum of what? 75 times 4, 300% cast decrease. I feel like that's broken though, right? That has to be wrong. It can't stack. Right? I feel like that can't stack. I mean, I guess there's only one way to find out. Where's the target dummy? How can I get to a target dummy? I need to go to org. 1 stack per cast? Oh, maybe. Where can I find a target dummy that's easily accessible? So let's take a look here. So Vile Fiend. Summon a Vile Fiend to fight you for your next 15 seconds. Depends on coefficient for this. We'll have to see. To look at Wowhat, I guess. High pressure. Who has data? I already have this power Siphon talented, so I should just see as Soul Fire we're actually why am I dragging things? Let's see. So that, right? That. How do I do this? Instantly sacrifice. Talent is not working. Talent does not work. I don't. Whew. Am I doing it wrong? Instantly sacrifice 4 wild imps. Yeah, that's what I did. Hello? Wild imps? No? Alright, talent is broken. That's good. Cool. So many things are broken. Alright. Come back here. That's still 30 seconds. That's good. This row doesn't change. Don't care about that. Overloaded Molten Core makes Soulfire instant, so... Oh no, I had a stack of Molten... Oh god, I should probably just keep summoning imps. Need more stacks of Molten Core. So while I'm just mindlessly doing that... See you, Taze. Sure is gone. I'm kind of happy that it's gone. That's good. So Overloaded isn't working either, but it's in, I guess, so that's cool. Molten Core makes Soulfire instant, which will be neat. So there's Soulfire, or Molten Core, so that's cool. Oh, reduced to 1.5 seconds. Alright. So there's 2 stacks. So it's definitely just a stacking mechanic, and that's for each Molten Core. Alright, cool. Alright. Demonic Strength. This is basically like the Band-Aid slash baby version of Demonic, or Demon, whatever, DE. So increases just Felguard, though. Increases damage done, causing it to use a bonus attack every 5 seconds. Alright. The animation just makes him red and glowy. Oh, like he's a little bloodlust. And for some reason I'm punching nothing. I'm hitting the target dummy from back here with melee? What is this? Alright. Bile Scourge Bombers. Alright. Tear open a portal to the Nether above the target location, from which several Bile Scourge will pour out, crash into the ground, dealing AoE. Interesting. And it has no shard cut. Like, these are just like fucking cooldowns forever. Okay, so that's like a pretty small area. Oh, that's fucking neat though. I like that. That's pretty cool. I'm okay with that. That's neat. So new 5, nothing new there at all. Grimoire tier, we keep synergy, keep service. Get a new thing for demonic consumption. Demon Commander destroys and absorbs the remaining power of all your imps to empower. So I imagine you're going to be using demonic empowerment. Yeah, we're basically Praxis, yeah. So imagine it's going to be like Hand of Golden, 4 shards, pop Imp Swarm, get all the imps, press Demon Commander, get all the damage. Because Demon Commander doesn't actually... I mean, it does matter, but I feel like the damage of Demon Commander is going to be more than the damage of the imps that you would be sacrificing. So that should be cool. Bile Scourge is definitely not going to be castable while moving, and I think that's intentional. Because that would make the power of it just way too high, and it would make it the default in this row. It wouldn't matter. Like, as of right now, like, for anything movement, in this tier alone, just looking at it at like, base value, Overloaded is going to be the movement talent. Demonic Strength is going to be the, like, burst, I would say, quote-unquote. Burst anything. Oh, you mean it is castable on moving? Holy fuck! Holy shit. Interesting. So they're definitely going to have to tune the damage around that. But that'll be too good. I feel like that'll be too good. It has to be too good. Alright. That's interesting. Let's see, Vile Fiend. Does it look like poop? Oh, that's cool. New demons. Neat. Yeah, a few talents either aren't working at all or not working as intended. We've already found that out. Yeah, that was one of the first things, like, Power Siphon doesn't work at all. Overloaded doesn't work at all. But let's get back to this here. So this will be interesting to see if the damage, if you're like just sacrificing 4 imps, or if you're using Hand of Gul'dan in conjunction with Imp Swarm to summon 9 imps, using Demonic Consumption, take all the imps, and empower themselves. But I guess it depends on how much each imp empowers. There'll definitely be like a breaking point, let's say, a threshold for Demonic Consumption in terms of how many imps versus cooldown and duration of Demon Commander is going to work. Yes, it will definitely be a very good AoE talent. Especially since on AoE, although I don't know what our AoE, like, soul generation is going to be like. Do we have any generator for AoE now? I don't think we have any Soul Shard AoE generation, which is something they'll have to address. Generates a Soul Shard. You know, does Soul Shard actually, like, consume shards too? I feel like it has to after that, right? Soul, it does not consume shards, but it generates one? Well, that's why is that a generator, but it says it deals damage? I mean, I guess that's just... This is... Like, that tooltip is definitely broken. Because that's the exact same tooltip as Hand of Gul'dan. Yeah. I just realized that. Alright. So that'll be really good in AoE. And this is... I don't know. I think the two Grimoires might be competing against each other for single. And then consumption on AoE. Possibly. Yeah, Soulfire is just an empowered, yeah. Which is fine. I kind of like that they gave us Soulfire back. Alright. Inner Demons. Replace Imp Swarm. now a passive ability, summons one imp every 10 seconds, so it's the glyph. Every time this summons an imp, 20% chance to also summon an additional demon to fight for you until cancelled. To fight for you until cancelled. I wonder if this actually works properly. Oh, that was a mistake. Let's see. What? Oh, they also removed the spawning imps around the target. So it'll actually just be an army around you. Okay. I want to see this, like, extra pet. Or extra demon. Just gonna stop summoning actual imps now. Let's see. Oh, I was like, that's not mine. The hell? Like, that's not the thing that should summon it, right? Like, an extra demon, does that mean an extra imp? Or does that mean something else? Nurser is going to work with demonic strength on level 60 around. Demonic Grimoire service. The extra demons spawn twice? What extra demon is spawning twice? Like, there's only been an imp the whole time. Right? One imp? Okay. So, one imp, okay. Yeah, I didn't think it was spawning. Like, it's definitely spawning the imp every 10 seconds, but it's definitely not spawning the extra demon. Yeah, okay. I'm not going crazy then, so it's just not spawning. Alright, cool. Alright. So that's broken too right now, that's good. Soul Conduit, same, except it's 15% on 25. So that's fine. I thought the fucking thing spawned something. Cool. Nether portal. Tear open portal to the twisting nether. 20 seconds every time you spend shards. Also, command demons from Nether to come out and fight for you. Look, there's not a lot of return on that cast time. Also, it costs 5 shards. I feel like that has to be an insane damage modifier for it to work. Cool, so those are all the talents. Initial thoughts, it's definitely more towards demon summoning. Which is really cool. There's a lot of different demon, like, summoning and spawning. It'll be interesting to see how things actually interact with each other and look at, like, coefficients for damage and see if it actually, or how things actually work out. You feel like there's too many cooldowns? There are a few, like, a lot of the cooldowns, though, are, like, talent-based, right? So, Vile Fiend, you don't have to take Vile Fiend. It's a talent, right? Bile Scourge Bombers, also a talent. Demonic Strength is a talent, but... So, 2 talents, both in the same row there. 1, 2 talents there. Both in the same row. 1 talent there. That's a cooldown-ish, we can say. So cooldown. This one isn't really a cooldown, though. So not really. Cooldown here. Not a cooldown, not a cooldown. Cooldown here. Not a cooldown, not a cooldown. There's not really that many more cooldowns. Like Molten Core, where is that one? Imswarm. So Imswarm is also a cooldown. So our base cooldowns are only Demon Commander, like Dreadstalkers, Imswarm, and that's it. Like those are, we have 3 and really only 2 base cooldowns. No more Doom baseline, only talent. And it doesn't generate yet, but it does a fairly large percentage of damage. Rating counter-wise, these talents are definitely going to be situational. They're not all going to be the best all the time. Like I don't see, like for example, if you're like taking Bile Scourge for AoE, you'd probably also want to put Doom, but let's see if Doom actually works like they say it does now. Can it go onto multiple targets? So Doom, Doom. So limit 1 per target is what it is. So this is also going to be like the AoE talent. So if you're taking Doom, probably going to be taking Bile Scourge Bombers. The only thing with Doom is that obviously it has to tick for it to be worthwhile. So if it doesn't tick, obviously it's garbage. I imagine this is also going to be reduced by haste. No? Is that not enough haste? Oh, just some chain in combat now. Nope, not affected by haste. Okay, so Doom completely static 30 seconds, not affected by haste. So like you'll take like Doom, great, 30-second application, leave it and forget about it. If you take like Bile Scourge, great, that's just one extra button that you're hitting once every minute and a half. And then if you took like Nether Portal, and I don't see you taking all of the, I mean maybe you would take all 3 of these for AoE. If you took Nether Portal plus everything else, and like this is AoE. Depends on what demons spawn, I guess. If there are AoE demons, or if they're all single target demons, or if it's a mix. Isn't our AoE problematic now? Hog hits like a truck, but we don't have Demon Wrath generate shards fast in our other AoE or CD. I agree. I feel like that's something they're going to have to address. Because there is no AoE generation for shards right now. Power Siphon Overload is going to be the go-to for movement. So Power Siphon, yeah, considering that makes your cast instant for Soulfire, so that's 4 charges of free instant cast, or not free, but instant cast Soulfire. I'd say that's very likely. Weird not to have any dots at all now untalented. So they still have dots, like we still have dots, let's say quote-unquote dots. Valfiend is an extra dog, an extra cast. So your demons are dots, basically. Like Dreadsockers is still a single target. I don't think you can change the target of them. Nope, can't change targets. Vilefiend also does not change targets. So Vilefiend is basically a dot. Dreadsockers dot. And a Gul'dan Imps dot. Yeah, Commander is only intended to cast Shadow Bolt Volley. Right? So let's see, Gul'dan, this, Demon Commander. Consumption not working. So that's good. There will be some dank memes, however, about Demon Commander actual like usage in terms of getting the most out of it. Demonic Consumption. If consumption absorbs power relative to different pet powers, we're going to be seeing some dank spreadsheets if that's the case. And consumption, if you're running it, will definitely, you'll have to pay attention to your imp timer so you can get the most out of your imps and then commander, so that you get the dank, like double dipping on your shit. But that'll be really fucking strong for AoE, depending on how much power they actually draw from the imps, from each imp. For now, that is a primary glance at least at the demo changes, talents, along with some of the new spellbook stuff, normal things. Feel free to watch back the VOD. I went through pretty much everything, along with some thoughts about AoE, single target, things interacting with each other. A bunch of things are broken right now, so can't really test things in full. But yeah, until next time, I will see you later.